20 population city, steam power, oh, all kinds of fun things we're getting now. But we've got more oil. More oil to collect, that's the most important thing. And we have research labs. These things are... oh, they're good. They are really, really good. Okay, we're just going to stop producing units just for a little bit while I'm just building things like markets and campuses. Otherwise I'm going to run out of money, but still. This is really good. Here come battleships. Oh, that looks an awful lot like an encampment. Where's the city then, eh? Let's just risk this one. The city's over up that way. Fine. Well, in that case, I'm just going to have to destroy this encampment quickly just so I don't lose my units because I accidentally moved them right into the way. Plus, it gets me a lot of experience, which is all very well and good. That's not the capital either. Where's the capital? Where's the capital? This isn't what I need. No, that's not it either. We'll find India's capital. It doesn't appear to be too far away, which is a good thing. So this is actually quite good. This place here is a really handy little base. Actually, I'm just sort of keeping it nice and close. Right, are we finally going to be able to get our planes in range of an attack? I don't think we are we? One more turn. Goodness me, taking forever. You just get 3 battleship armadas just sitting off the coast, just going budoof, budoof. It's nice and quick, hey? Oh, forgot about the cavalry army. There you go. Just run in here. Now, anything interesting on this one? Oh yeah, this has a wonder. Oh, and coal, which is interesting. Do I want to keep it? No, I'm going to raise it. Oh, actually, I can use my biplanes here. Look, air attack. Yeah, honestly, air power, it is just the best. Oh, aluminium. Have we got any aluminium? This is good. And ideology, here we go. Got some good policies coming in like here. Although again, we're so military focused, I'm not entirely sure what we've got. This ancient and classical era naval units is way worse than I remember it, I'll be honest. That's not very good. So, campus and industrial zoners. Oh yeah, 5-year plan. That is a fantastic thing. Let's go for... I still like native conquest. That's going to give us loads of gold as we go along, I think. And we'll go for commercial hub and harbour districts. Or extra gold from commercial hub buildings. I like that one a lot, actually. Let's get this one over builders because we don't need any builders at the moment. I also like, where is it? Merchant Confederation. This is going to give me a bit of gold as well. Good. All happy? Everyone's happy. Look at that. I got another 50 gold per turn based on those policies. It's got to be a good thing. And this is Mumbai as well. I have a feeling this is where the capital is. Here. So we know where to strike. Haha! Offshore oil rigs. Here we go. Right, we're going to start actually being able to produce enough oil to last all our planes, which are pretty far. They're just costing us a lot at the moment. Right, Delhi, there's a good route. We can start finally putting our great works down because I'm just checking in on various victory types. You can see actually the Kima are doing well on tourism. They're doing all right. And then in terms of religion as well, nobody's won religion just yet. But that's why I don't want to entirely kill Denmark for that exact same reason, or Norway, sorry. It's because they are holding back a religious victory at this precise moment. I don't want to stop that unless I have to. Here's the capital. Right. Perfect. So we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're just going to line up our battleships in a fun and funky formula. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then... oh, this one doesn't stretch as far. That's interesting. Fair enough. Doesn't go as far. Right. Never mind. Go bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Here come the biplanes. We can just start to chip away at every single person that wants to remain. Here we go. Right. So, bam. Actually didn't do much. Forget that biplanes aren't very good at that. It's bombers, aren't they? Oh, and Greece. Greece is the last one. Okay, right, so we've met everybody now. We know our targets. This is fine. This is fine. And with that, Bombers. Bombers. I think biplanes actually upgrade to fighters rather than bombers. They do, but it only needs 45 gold and some aluminium. So aluminium is just the last sort of last little ingredient that I need to worry about getting in. There's some there. So already we found some. It's not the end of the world, but you can see already my empire is big enough. I could be conquering everything and sort of, you know, actually sitting on everything, but at the moment I don't need to because my amenities are already stretched thin enough as it is. I'm happy. I don't need any more cities. The cities that would appear are not as like high quality as necessarily I would want. So what I'll do, I'm just trying to shoot with the battleships that don't need to level up, because if they level up then that's great. I think I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it. Shoot once more, then attack. This will be the capital. There we go. I'll keep the capital. We have the capital. Right. Peace. What peace will you offer me, Norway? Oh, I love doing this. I love doing this and seeing how high it goes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Literally all their money. There we go. And so my economy's sorted for now, which is a good thing. What we're going to do, we're going to take the navy and we're just going to sort of consolidate it for a little bit, and then we're going to go after India, Greece and Siam. Again, it's all about who's got the biggest air force and then who's got the biggest navy. And a little bit on top of that, whoever's got the biggest nuclear project. I think I will, personally. So the priorities for us now are making sure that all of our units are of a sort of strong and able attitude, effectively. We're not going to worry about things like rocketry, but things like machine guns, that is a good unit that we use. Helicopters, again, we've got a lot of cavalry units out, so that's an important upgrade that we need to consider. We've got combined arms. Nuclear fission is the big one. We really need to get the Manhattan Project as quick as we can. So we're going to jump for nuclear fission, which involves getting advanced ballistics. Then we're going to treat ourselves to synthetic materials after that point. And then drones. Drones are really, 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 really good for upgrading siege units. And then we're going to get the best siege unit in the game, which is rocket artillery. After that point, I guess we'll treat ourselves to some modern armor. Maybe some jet bombers. I mean, at this point, death robots doesn't really matter. You can see we are now clawing at the later stages of the science game, and we've got 274 science coming in, 144 in second place. We are now a whole 7 techs ahead, which is almost an entire era, which is a very, very good thing. Basically, I'm just building up infrastructure at home. I want to make sure that we've got enough capacity to be building units, and that involves, in this case, making sure that Rome's got enough trade routes coming to it, which it does. Rome's going to be strong, but we want Rome to be strong because Rome is the place that's going to be building for us the the Manhattan Project. That's it. So Rome has got to be really, 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 really strong, and it is. We've got lots and lots of trade routes coming to Rome now. But Rome also needs to pump out lots of units for us, and look, you can see there's just a bunch of these units now that are not getting that. In fact, what does totalitarianism give me? It's not... One of these ones is an internal route boost. I think it's communism. Has communism got it? There we go, collectivization from domestic trade routes. I'm going to go straight for that afterwards. I want my trade routes to be domestic and powerful. The Panama Canal, actually, would massively help get some really cool trade routes going. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, we can get it up here. We can get it up there. Oh, that's exciting. I kind of want to really do that. I'm gonna treat myself to the Panama Canal. Oh yes, fantastic. Right, but we need to make sure all the trades are going in here. So traders, just keep buying all the spare traders. Oh, what? I've got no trade route capacity, even though I've got 7 of 11. There you go, ridiculous. But all routes are going to come to Rome. It's always worth getting Liang set up in one city and just every now and then just spam out the builders for your empire. You always want loads and loads, but with the extra charge on most builders, it just makes a big difference, especially when you've got things like aluminium to pick up. Aluminium is so needed for the later stages of the game. There are so many units that end up using it, so definitely worth keeping an eye on that one. You can denounce me all you want, my friend Greece, but it's only going to make my job easier. You denounced me twice. Did you see that? I cancelled it and he went for it a second time. He thought, nope, this is well needed here. Where are all my trade routes gone? I swear I have more than that. At this point, I don't care about lying to people. I was gonna say like, let's not lie to him and declare war on him immediately, but I actually don't mind. Right, fascism. Here we go. Look at all those policy slots. Oh, exciting times. We're gonna have loads and loads of stuff going on now. Here we go. Right, fascism. So we have got levy on mass, which is pretty good. Force modernization, which is always good when we're gathering stuff like this. Grand army. Production towards industrial era and earlier. We don't need grand army anymore because we're not building industrial era units. Native conquest is a good one. That's a really, really, really good one. Third alternative, +4 gold from each research lab, military academy, coal power plant, oil power plant, and nuclear power plant. We'd actually get a lot of money from that because we've got a lot of all that sort of stuff. Like you see, none of these things are. Oh, actually, lightning warfare. Heavy and cavalry units, that's quite a good one. National identity. Troops have less reduction from being injured. That's quite a good one. I quite like total war yields. Let's get the pillaging one. I think that's good. But anyway, we've got free market, rationalism, 5-year plan. All good policies, but we need to make sure our trade routes are nice and fantastic. So let's have a think about how we do this one. I mean, triangular trade would get us quite a lot of gold. I don't think it's the best one for us. What could we do? Martial law? Accumulate 25% war weariness? That's pretty good. We could get martial law or oligarchic legacy. That'll give us a few extra points. I mean, all of this sort of stuff is pretty standard, to be fair. I like public works, personally. I'm going to get my builder charges back because that's quite fun. Let's do that. There's a lot of not building troops at the moment, but I'm just building up the infrastructure. We can always come back and build troops in a little bit. Pella's building me traders. That's great and all, but you as a city, you could be bigger. You could be much, much bigger. I'm going to just build up things like granaries in you for now, but granary repairing. It's actually a good city up this one. This one up north, it's quite good steel. But all of my units are just slowly drifting over. I think of all of the targets, Greece is going to be the first one I go for because Greece is the one I'm not trading with. Norway I'm getting tons of gold from, and the Kima I'm getting tons of gold from. Maybe I could go for India, but India look like they're the most technologically savvy because they have like 88 on the garrison strength. That's pretty tough. Whereas Greece only has about 76, and also Greece is right in the middle, so we can get a pretty good read on that one actually. So I might gather all my units down here and we can see what we can find. Oh, such good routes. Actually, I mean, that's a pretty terrible route, that one, but things like Pella, look at that. 3 food, 3 production. Rome is going to glut out. It's going to be great. I actually don't have much aluminium around. This is pretty much the only sort of source of it up there that I haven't explored yet. Where's the other one? Down here in Pella as well. So, okay, we've got a couple bits and pieces. Where is a spare builder? Right, you're building rainforests up there. Come down here and build me aluminium, because aluminium is really important. Where's Magnus gone? I thought I had a Magnus somewhere. Did I not bother with him this game at all? Not at all. Oh, that's fair enough. Right, so, alright, you get back there. I need to get a couple spies in. But that's fine. That means I can pretty much just build a settler anywhere and go and stick him by that aluminium, just because it is a really important resource later in the game. Completed an airport building. I'd always find those achievements the weirdest ones to get. But here's my aircraft carrier. We've got some biplanes. I only got an attack range of 4, so it means I can only attack into this area here. But let's get my field. Oh, there's a cliff there. I wondered why I couldn't get onto that tower. I can't see over the top, unfortunately. That's really, really annoying. I was sort of hoping I'd be able to see over the top and shoot Greece as they arrived. I can get onto this tile though, can't I? Right, so next turn we're going to make a landing. I've got my army sort of on board. I've got the Air Force ready to jump in as I need to. Field cannon army, battleships, everything is making its way down at the moment. We're doing all right. As I said, I've got by far the most powerful force in the game. It's just about sort of executing it. Ooh, hello. John Rockefeller, he's a really good one. He gives me extra oil and also improves my gold for all my trade routes by quite a considerable amount. 441 at the moment, so that gives me another 20 gold per turn and more oil per turn. Wonderful. Oh, that city-state took a beating there. Is that Cahokia? Cahokia, yeah it is, look at that. It's a lot of flooding. And the Panama Canal, I love this one. Just watching it get built is so much fun. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, anyway, this will give me a lot of extra gold because all my trade routes will now come through the Panama Canal where possible. It's all good fun, really. In fact, actually, I'm just thinking coal. Coal I'm using a lot of at the moment. I think I've upgraded all my sources of coal that I could find. I should probably switch to oil power in as many of my cities as I can because I'm not going to be able to get the coal to sustain it. And I really wanted to build railways. I know I said I wasn't going to, but railways are good fun. They're really good fun. Never mind. Anyway, the war department. All units heal up 20 hit points from the eliminated unit. That is really good. Really, really, really good. So we've got to get a couple buildings to unlock that one. Let's get their foreign ministry. No, intelligence agency. That's the one I want. Intelligence agency gives you an extra spy. Makes all your spies better. I should have got that ages and ages and ages ago, but didn't. So there we go. We'll settle up here just to make sure I can get that aluminium into my empire. I think otherwise we're doing alright. It's all good so far. We're just building up a bit of the gold glut for when I can upgrade my units. And you can see my army is now very close to attacking Greece. I think I just need to make sure my planes are in range. In fact, actually, look, these planes will be in range. Anti-tank crew army. Oh, they're not going to be very fun for my tanks. Well, I'm sorry, Greece. I might have to declare war on you. Declare formal war. Here we go. This'll do. Now, I don't think they were in an alliance with anybody, but let's just double check to see if I declared war on anybody. I think it's just Greece. Yeah, it's just Greece. Okay, so here we get the planes involved. Let's get the aircraft carrier right in to like here. In fact, actually, these guys can see, can't they? So that'll do perfectly. This is the only unit I can see in range at the moment. Let's get my biplanes to do some targeted strikes. Air attack on the... There we go. It's not the best hits. These biplanes are a little out of date. They will upgrade soon. But you can see that is an anti-tank army. These things would obliterate my tank units. Absolutely obliterate them. But because I've got an air force, I can literally just attack them from the sky and defeat them without incident. And there you go. Easy, easy, easy. And, actually, got a settler for my troubles.